Man, smash the like button right now if you want to hit heavy contests like this in NBA 2K26. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Choc, and I'm back with another banger video. I appreciate all of you guys who are Noti Gang, all of you guys who are watching the video, everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes. Man, I appreciate you guys. In today's video, I am bringing you guys two different builds. Okay, I'm bringing you guys the builds, the jump shots, the animations, everything that you guys need to be rocking my build. So the first build I'm going to bring you guys is my 6'2" point guard. A lot of people have been asking for this build, man. I have been playing with it a lot on stream, and I've been going absolutely crazy. So look, I'm going to give you guys the build, the SIGs, the jump shot, everything that you guys need to go crazy just like me. But let me go ahead and give you guys the thought process. So off rip, I went with the 80 driving dunk to get the quick drops dunk package, which has been one of the best dunks in 2K for a very long time. I also went with a 94 3-pointer that I'm going to cap break it to 99. And a lot of people ask me, yo, why do you go with 99.3? You guys saw the fade that I hit, that 66 red. If you guys want to shoot fades and crazy stuff like that, 99.3 is the way to do so. The legend shooting badges are crazy. I also went with a 94 ball handle and 89 speed with ball, which I would cap break it to 94 and a 92 pass act. So as you guys can see, 94 speed with ball, 94 ball handling. The reason that I went 94 ball handling over 92 is for the handles for days. And then, like I said, the 94 speed with ball, your player is flying. You don't have to do all this pass accuracy if you don't want to. However, I think it just makes you a little bit more lethal on the court, okay? It makes it where opponents can't move. You can thread the needle a little bit more, and then you're giving your team that dimer, okay? Overall, I was very shocked as well with how much defense I could actually get on this build. I have great steal, I have solid perimeter, and I have blocks. So I'm not going to be a liability out of the corner. Now, I would not recommend you guys to be guarding ball on a build like this because, again, it is 6'2", and if you've played this game, you're probably going to get your face shot off. But for a corner defender, this build is great. 74 perimeter, gold interceptor, and high block. You would be surprised at the amount of crazy lane steals I get even with a smaller wingspan. This is a ball hawking play shot, which I changed the name to Showtime because I went with the playmaking specialization, okay? These are the SIGs on the build, man. These are the SIGs that I am rocking. You guys have come to a stream and I've said, yo, exclamation point build, go check it out. The SIGs are all the same, okay? I am not one that changes their SIGs often. I'm not one that changes their jump shot often. This is the jump shot, this is the SIGs. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, please smash the like button, man. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that do. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys build number 2. Now, you guys are like, Choc, build number 2? What's this build? Now, this build right here is my 6'8" point guard, okay? If you guys have seen me on the 2s court, and even when I was playing in the black market game, a lot of people said, yo, where's that 92 pass accuracy shooting guard that you were using with black market? This is the build right here, man. And like I said, it's coming with the build, it's coming with the SIGs, it's coming with the jump shot. I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure I get y'all right, okay? Now with this build, I did go with the shooting specialization. You guys can go with whatever specialization you want to go with, but that was the one that I had unlocked at the time, and I wanted the cap breakers, okay? I just kind of wanted the cap breakers. I would use cap breakers to go ahead and get 93 driving dunks so you can get all of the contact dunks in the game. What I would also do from here is get a 96 mid-range. If you guys have been paying attention to the meta of the game at all, majority of these tall players are going high midi. Just like in the past years when on my 6'6", I went the super high midi and not that high of a 3. That's kind of the same premise that we're doing here. If you guys also have another cap breaker laying around, you can get that 3-pointer to 90 for deep bomber, okay? So I use the cap breaker there as well, but overall, same premise. I want the 92 pass accuracy. Again, if you guys don't think that you need that much pass accuracy, you can drop it and put it elsewhere, but it doesn't cost you much more to go to 92 from 85, okay? And again, if you guys are solely a 2s player or solely a 1s player, you don't have to have that much pass accuracy. And honestly, could you jig with a 71? Personally, I think so. If you guys wanted to make this more like a traditional shooting guard, you could drop the pass accuracy and add more to your defense and stuff like that. But overall, this is just another really good build. If you guys ever tune into me playing 2v2, this is probably the build that I'm out there rocking on. Just for the fact that, again, it's pretty versatile in the sense that it's 6'8", it moves like a point guard, and then also it has great shooting, great finishing, great passing. It's one of those builds that your teammates love to play with because you're always going to help them out. Again, smash the like button. Here are the SIGs and incoming jump shot. And I don't plan on changing any of these. If I do ever change it, you guys will be the first to know by turning on the notifications. Make sure that you guys turn the notifications on so you don't miss any of the fire uploads. Now, this first gameplay that you are going to see is from the 6'2". Now, I was completely labbing at this point. So the footage that you guys are watching is going to be me early labbing. That's why I'm like throwing the ball into the other team and doing stupid stuff. If you guys saw the beginning clip of me in Pro-Am, I was a little bit more dialed in at that point, okay? I started really figuring the build out, started figuring the movement out. But overall, the build is absolutely crazy. Now, I'm absolutely rhythm shooting on it just for the fact that rhythm shooting is OP. I don't care what none of y'all say. Rhythm shooting is the most OP thing in the game. And if you're not using rhythm shooting, you are playing at a disadvantage. But the speed test 100% paid off, okay? Going the high speed with the ball, you certainly feel a difference. I can tell you firsthand that if you guys are putting on high speed with the ball, you are going to notice the difference over just +2ing that badge. And that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. But when I got on the build and started experiencing it, I can tell you firsthand, you definitely can tell. Because I have a 6'3" that gets the Legend Lightning launch, but it only has 86 speed with ball. And I can tell you off rip, this build moves way faster, okay? It is way faster vertically and linear, okay? I'm letting you guys know right now, if you guys are looking to run around and get threes up, this is the type of build that you guys got to make, okay? Especially with this trapper meta. You guys saw right there, they got a little trapper off on me. That's kind of becoming the meta defensively, is everybody's just running around and spamming trapper. And the only way you can really avoid that is by running. You can't really dribble or they will get the trapper off on you. Your best bet is literally to sprint around the court. Now, before somebody asks me in the comment section, I can almost guarantee you somebody's going to go Choc. Which one would you prefer to make? Like, are you going to play a smaller guard over a bigger guard a lot? And the truth of the matter is, right now, I don't fully know. What I can tell you is that this game boils down to who gets up the most threes. And I do personally feel like at the moment, I can get up more threes on a smaller guard just because it's so fast, okay? After the speed kind of felt like it took a shift, the 6'8s kind of feel like they've been toned down a little bit. Now, as of today, I did play today, and the game felt a lot more similar to how it did before all that happened. But I just feel like in general, having the Curry slide, John Morant dribble style are going to help you guys out a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm stubborn, but I do feel like this is the way to play right now. Now, one thing I will tell you is that the contests are a lot more prevalent on these smaller builds, okay? Anybody who has played on a smaller build will tell you firsthand that it is almost like playing a different 2K, because when you're on a 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", one of those bigger builds, even a 7'4", you really don't feel contests ever, okay? Because most of the time, it's going to be open, and if it is contested, it's going to be a small number. On this build, if you don't get open, you can pretty much guarantee that it is going to register as a contest, okay? You 100% have to get open on a build like this, and your best bet to do that is to run around and fade. I'm not gonna lie, it is definitely a fading meta in the game right now for my smaller guards. Not for my bigger guards, but definitely for my small guards, because look, as you guys can see right there, that's a 6. If you're on a 6'8", I promise you, that does not register as a contest, it registers as a wide open. In this gameplay that you guys are watching as well, I am quite literally playing with people out of my stream. If you guys ever want to play with me, if you guys are ever like, yo, I want to run with the big Choc, man, I'm trying to get on the court with that guy, all you got to do is be in a stream, man. In all of the gameplay that you are seeing right now, I have been just picking up people out of the stream and running. That's what I like to do, man. I like to just grab anybody that's watching the stream and say, yo, let's get some good hoops in. So have locks, if you guys have centers, that's what I'm looking for the most, man. And my crew is a level 30 with a couple spots left. We are actually top 5 on the leaderboard, and we are looking for more people. So if you guys have any interest, let me know in the comment section, man, and pull up to a stream. Now, that was my 6'2" gameplay, and obviously, I'm going to show you guys a 6'8" gameplay as well. I'm not going to just give you guys one edge of the spectrum. I got to give you guys both. So I'm going to tell you guys off rip, with this build too, I'm also rhythm shooting. Now, I'm not saying that there's not times that I don't shoot with square, but if I'm dialed in and I'm trying to win and I'm really feeling it, I am going to rhythm shoot, solely based on the fact it is the most overpowered way to play, man. And if you're not rhythm shooting, again, if you take anything from this video besides the builds, if you're not rhythm shooting, you are playing at a disadvantage. And I truly, genuinely mean that. You're playing at a disadvantage. Now, as you guys saw in the signature styles, in the jump shot, I'm using Quentin Grimes' jump shot. And Quentin Grimes' jump shot, you can make a case as the best jump shot in the game, because I'm not gonna lie, you can use it on a small guard and you can use it on these bigger guards, and it's pretty clean, okay? Honestly, guys, I was a little disappointed at Patty Mills. I genuinely thought Patty Mills might make it to where like small guards became a meta. Like Patty Mills' jump shot over the past couple years has been so overpowered that you would make a build solely for that jump shot. But this year, it's a good shot, but it's nothing special. I've labbed Patty a ton, and there's nothing like truly special about it. Like, it's not one of these things that you're like, man, I gotta have Patty this year. It's honestly not. Also in this gameplay, One thing I'll tell you is even though I have 93 driving dunk, I'm not the type of person that runs and dunks a lot, okay? I am the type of person that is gonna shoot a lot of threes and I'm gonna shoot a lot of mid-range fades. And for the mid-range fades, let me tell y'all, that green window is huge. It's already huge in general in this game, and then you factor in the fact that you have a 96 mid-range on this build, you could pretty much guarantee that you're going to make all of your open mid-range shots unless you are just a drone. Now, I definitely prefer to play this build on the twos. I think you're actually insane if you're gonna run around on the twos with a 6'2" because you're gonna get abused on a build by, like, if you're playing against a build like this on twos, you stand no chance. Because I can pretty much do everything you do. I can pretty much move as fast as you. I can actually do a little bit more because I can shoot from just deep and I can dunk. The only thing that's different is the speed a little bit, and on twos, it's not really as prevalent. Again, because it's one-on-one scenarios. As you guys can see, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the lane and get that steal. I might miss one shot, but I am never, and I mean never, missing two in a row. That is like the rule. We can miss one shot every now and again, but we're not missing two in a row. I wanted to also show y'all, this build is viable on threes. I know some people probably were like, yo, can you not use this on threes? You absolutely can. I just honestly have been enjoying playing on the small guard and running around and curry sliding. But this build right here, I do personally believe is the better build. Like it's the better build in the sense that, like, look at that. If I'm on a small guard and shoot that, that's a 27, 28, 30% contested shot. On the big build, you can shoot more crack, and then the dunk meter is just stupid. As you guys can see, the contact dunk meter, again, you have to just be a drone to be mistiming it. It is huge. You know what I'm saying? It's huge. So if you guys are looking for a build that you could probably maximize your upside on, it's gonna be a little bit easier to play on, I would recommend you guys to play on a build like this. It can just do a little bit more, okay? It's a little bit more versatile. You can play a little bit more game modes with it, but I don't know, man. I love that 6'2", man. The 6'2" is just so much fun. It's so glitchy. And I think I'm just kind of in like this small guard bag right now, solely because I've been playing big builds for so many years. Like, if you look over the last 3 years, 2K23, I was on a 6'10", and then 2K24, I was on the 6'6", 2K25, I was on the 6'6", and it's just like, all right, at what point do we get on the small guard and start going crazy? And for me, I think that point is right now, man. And again, that's subject to change. This is just right now, man. Obviously, you guys never know. I could be coming back in a week with a new build video of me. You know, I'm on a 6'5" demigod or a 6'8". Who knows what I'm going to be playing on in a week. But as of right now, I'm dialed into that 6'2", man. I'm having a lot of fun. And if you catch me on the twos and occasionally on the threes, I'm dialed into the 6'8". Both of these builds will last you the entire year. They are not patchable. It's not going to be a build that, like, oh, it just becomes obsolete. It's not going to be a thing. Both of these builds were tailor-made and designed with your money in mind. We make all my builds to stay prevalent regardless of the patch, regardless of what the game brings us. And this build right here is one of those builds that is going to survive no matter what. You can play point guard with it. You can play shooting guard with it. If you're really freaky, you can play small forward with it. Because as you guys can see, you can get on the rebounds as well. A little behind the back, green bean, eat your veggies. But listen, I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking. Which build is your favorite? Let me know. I do respond to every single comment. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And as always, it's your boy Choc. Stay tuned for more. And what do I say at the end? I'm out. Peace. Hold on, I want to see this last clip real quick. Hold up. Take 3.